I've been waiting for it, man. I've been waiting for it. I've been following the news on it and just waiting finally for my man Kubo to release something new, man. You know, he brought me into this medium, bro. And I always say that as, you know, I had known about anime and I've been watching anime for quite some time, but after Bleach, I loved it so much that I really wanted to just go out and find other series that I could enjoy as much as it, man. And I always have to thank Kubo for that, bro. And I've just been staring at this color page because I clicked on it, man, and I've just been staring at this thing while I got ready to record this video. Such a marvelous color page, man, and it's Kubo's art, bro. It is Kubo's art, man. And I've just been super excited for this, and it's really cool how they decided to give the 50-year anniversary, like in the 50th anniversary issue, they decided to give Kubo, you know, one shot, man, 62-page one shot, and I'm like, yo, man, they gave Kubo a one shot during the issue, bro. Put in respect on my boy's name. So I can't wait to see how this is, man. It's, you know, Kubo to me is gonna go down as one of those writers that because of the impact that Bleach had on me. No matter what he puts out, man, I'll always read it, bro. I'll always read as long as I'm reading manga, man. I'll be reading whatever my boy puts out, man. So here we are, Burn the Witch, Witches, Dragons, Reverse London. We get to see 4 different characters right here. They're holding what appears to be like some sort of space dandy type weaponry. Man, have you guys ever watched Space Dandy with their guns right here? Kubo Tite, creator of Bleach, opens up a new horizon. Let's go, man. Let's read. That's a beautiful color page, man. I gotta save that thing, dude. That's a gorgeous color page. Every time I read Bleach, I always have the Adult Swim vibe. Like just on a straight up, I feel like, obviously because I watched Bleach on Adult Swim for so many years, but every single time that I see Kubo's artwork, I always have like bump music playing in my head, man, you know? So let's get right into it. Bleach, bro, my boy Kubo. We start off, classic Kubo right here, with the character and in the white background, the soliloquy of a certain girl. I like uniforms. It means that I don't have to prove to anyone who I am. Oh, would you look at that? A South Blackstone uniform. That's a pretty sexy uniform. How so? It's all black. And you see her going down the stairs. And she looks down at this what appears to be a puppy. Opens up. Dog Street. Foo-ha-ha-ha! You fell for it, didn't you, Noelle-chan? That dog is very own Osushi-chan. Today's the day. So her name is Noelle. I've always loved that name. You'll show me, and then cha! She kicks him right in the face, yo. Oh, it's like, yo, so he has that gag. You'll show me your bondage, and she hits him in the sweet with the sweet chin music, or I should say the sweet cheek music. Looks like you're finally able to complete your sentence, even if I kick you, Balgo-san. That's right, you do notice the little things after all. I also like that about you. And then something takes place right back here. Does it appear something flying? That was dangerous, yo! If it were anyone else, it would have hit them. No, I wouldn't. I threw it in a way so that it wouldn't hit anyone. Besides, even if you managed to dodge that, so an old grandpa could do it too. Here's the handicap for you. If you don't try with at least that much, you'll never get the better of me. Oh, don't you underestimate me, Noelle-chan. I have no... And she goes right under him and just decks him, bro. I feel sorry for this guy, man. This guy's getting smoked. I mean, I kind of feel like half sorry for him. Half sorry for him, man. See? And it appears to be a quarter being held up. She goes into the telephone booth. Yeah, listen, man. I read Siren, bro. Have you guys ever read the manga Siren, man? They entered one of those things, bro, and the series was never the same again, dog. Noelle Nihashi clocking in to work. To work? In the telephone booth? WB. Warner Bros? Bro, she's working for Warner Bros, dog? There's a crown on top, and it sends her. So it's working like an elevator. It sends her into the ground. She goes all the way down there. WB. Noelle-chan disappeared? Interesting. Double page spread. Oh man, I've missed Kubo's double page spreads. You're gonna see this beautiful looking panel. It says WB. It looks like the W has a crack in it. Cecile died twice, right? Is that what? No. Gisile died twice, and it specifically goes up to the W and shows it being crossed out, which means that has some sort of significance. A super drink from the lacrimal fluids of a new type of dragon, the dragon drop. You haven't fixed this up. You haven't fixed this thing up yet after it got destroyed by that big guy recently. You guys suck. And this looks like that one chick from the color page. The sparkling blue is a new product for the summer. Says, sorry, the installation of the monitor was prioritized, so... It's just an excuse. It's already been one whole week. When do you plan to stop exhibiting this sorry excuse of a door? And Noelle gets out of the little phone booth there. Comes out, looks like she's wearing a little scarf at this point in time. You're late! I'm sorry. I got caught up in a fight with the usual senpai at the entrance. Again, but that happens every single day. You suck. Dragons. Fictitious creatures, but in reality they're not fictitious, yet neither are they real. Long ago in London, 72% of all deaths related to the existence of these fantastical beasts known as dragons. That is also why London's coat of arms features huge dragons on it. The unruly dragons brought harm to people, and in order to prevent that from happening, there was a need to control them. The residents of Front London could not see the dragons. The only people who could see them were the residents of Reverse London. Reverse London. So is this where they're at? Is that like London, like normal London is on top, and then she takes this phone booth elevator down to underground, and underground is Reverse London? It's an interesting concept. The city that spans across the hidden side of London. Therefore, inevitably, the protection and control of dragons became the duty of the residents in that city. Reverse London, Dragon Conservation and Control Agency. Wingbind. So not Warner Bros. Wingbind. Again? Haven't I been saying it every day, man? It's so cool seeing Kubo's art, man. There's every single artist, of course, has their own art style, but I've always liked the way the Kubo draws faces, the way that he draws just people in general. I feel like that's always been his strongest suit, is drawing people and clothes. The way Kubo draws clothes, man, and style, dude, it makes me want to go out and buy some clothes, man. I mean, he's really, really good at it. I haven't been saying it every day, besides you're the one who told them to fix up that monitor first. Wingbind First Order Conservation Ranger Pipers. Nihashi Noelle. Shut it, Nia. Of course I tell them to prioritize the monitor. Everyone wants to see my ad promotions. Also, I thought I told you to stop calling me Nini-chan. I'm the senpai here. Wingbind Second Order Conservation Ranger Piper's Nini Spangle. Nini Spangle. Well then, Nini-chan, you should just call me Noelle. I prefer my first name. Noelle's a boy's name anyway, is it not? Niha's the cuter name, so let's just keep it at that. Not necessarily. I know a lot of girls that are named Noelle. That's not. I mean, I don't know if it's considered a boy's name, but I know some people that I'm friends with that are named Noelle. Well, it's a girl's name in Japan, don't you know? You've never even freaking been to Japan, so could you quit pretending to be Japanese? I like that. Listen, that's the best way to respond to something whenever you don't want to be disrespectful, but you don't want to hear it. So you're just like, like whatever. I don't give a flying flag, nerd. Let me see. Looks like you two are having fun as usual. Oh, there's another guy from the color page. How does this look fun, you damn bald chief? Good thing I'm not actually bald. My bad, it's a good thing I'm not actually bald. The way you say it so vehemently would give me trauma. To stamp your odd attendance sheets. Confirmed. Where are we headed today? Nine Brook Pastures. That's a fun place. You said the exact same thing when I went to that place with a buttload of bugs. Your gauge for what counts as fun is seriously busted. What are you talking about? If you were a frog, it would indeed be very fun. What is the point of such a hypothetical even? Let's get going already. Our destination's not going to change no matter how much you can scream about it. And they head out. Yo, man, that's a really, really nice panel. Right here, one of them appears to head out on a dragon, and the other one is heading on what looks like a Pokemon, man. I'm trying to think of like what Pokemon, like the face reminds me of Wobbuffet, but like the wings looks like something else, man. So you have Wobbuffet, and then you have a dragon thing that looks like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they're riding off on that. Sigh. Noel-chan. Oh, it's this guy. You see tears coming out of his eyes? I want to see. Yo, is that Ishin? Yo! I thought that was Ishin there for a sec, bro. And this guy, whenever I get like just looking at him right here, he kind of looks like Ichigo at the end of the series with like, you know, that haircut right there, man. Yo, Ishin, bro. Hey, that's what you're reminiscing about now? When I told you about Noel-chan disappearing earlier, you finally rejected my story, remember? Yeah, damn right I did. That's preposterous. What do you want thinking about people disappearing off to reverse London and all that? Reverse London's just a fairy tale. You'd stop believing that sooner than you'd stop believing in Santa. Think about it from my point of view as your childhood friend who got called out for finishing up my shift, only to listen to you spout your delusions. I get it already, I'll drop it. Let's just talk. This man is obsessed, bro. That conversation topic is just as delusional. That ain't a delusion, it's a dream. Wax poetic about it. All you like, the fact that it's an impossibly doesn't change, you filthy pervert. What you say, bark at him, Osushi-chan? Osushi-chan, you are so cute. Can you let me cuddle Osushi-chan for a little bit? It's the thing that that got her the first time. Want to listen to me talking? This man is obsessed, bro. All right, I'll listen. Nine Brook Pastures. What was that? That looked like a flipping No, I can't go back to the page now, can I? Like a dinosaur. This is the Wop Wops. I was close. I said Wobbuffet. The Wop Wops. Nice place, isn't it? It's very peaceful. No. I want to rise the ranks and join the Saber Squad and protect the streets of London. Don't you feel the same? I like where I am now. It suits my tastes. It's not like the Sabers and the Pipers are split in hierarchy. Oi, you must be the witches from the Windbind Agency. Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Nihashi, a First Order Conservation Ranger. That's Second Order Conservation Ranger, Spangle over there. Hold up, can you introduce me like I'm your junior? Can you not introduce me like I'm your junior? You two seem like you're very sweet conservation rangers. Sorry to get you guys started on the job so quickly, but please help me out. Please help me out in the harvesting with a special crop today. This guy's in a hazmat suit. Dragons are fantastical beasts that the residents of Front London can't control. They come in many different shapes and types, and just about all species. Our resource that supports the everyday lives of the residents in Reverse London. Broom Buggy. Textiles, Woolly Wally, minerals, hammerback, electricity generation, conductor, fuel, matchbox, medicines, blue appetite, meatball. There are even species that are farmed for meat. Look at all this, bro. It's like everything's alive. Everything. They come in many different shapes and types, and just about all species are a resource that supports the everyday lives of residents in Reverse London. You have the broom buggy, which is what they took to get here. Textiles, Woolly Wally, fuel, matchbox, medicines, blue appetite, meatball. Look at that. That looks like a Danny Phantom ghost. Minerals, hammerback, conductor. Then you have this guy right here in the back, man. Just spooks me. Looks like an 8 king. And right here in the middle, he looks like he has an eye right there. He has teeth. It's a mask. Shout out to the Espada. Looks like a dinosaur. This, what in the flying flagners? I like it. I really do. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Kubo draw beasts like that. Of course, I mean, the man drew hollows, and the hollows were very weird creatures in themselves, but it's really cool. Right here. You have like a flaming dog as Matchbox. And then you have right in the middle a hammerback, which was like a diamond dinosaur. Electricity generation conductor. And then it himself was like a ginormous Raichu, and then Woolly Wally. Really nice stuff, man. And you have a camel right here, but it's a camel with like a, I don't even know what in the world to call that, man. It's like, it was like it has a hollow mask is the best way I can compare it. Truth be told, I think this is nice. If this were Japan, they'd just kill them all, no questions asked, right? How would I know? I was born in London. I think killing them all is kind of barbaric after all. Wait, why don't you know? Where did your weebiness go when you need it? Are we really going this route, bro? But even so, I mean, do we really need to be harvesting these grapes for champagne? Quit complaining and get up here already. You're so noisy. You're so noisy. Jeez. Watch your mouth when you're talking to your senpai. Ah, that stinks. Just where do we need to climb to? Where are those grapes even sprouting? The nostril. Ugh. The hell is this? I seriously want to get promoted already. There is only one single and absolute rule when it comes to dragon control. Ordinary residents are under no circumstances allowed to come into contact with dragons. The only ones who have the authority to directly come into contact with dragons are those known as the witches and wizards, who have passed the exams to become a member of the Wingbind Agency. So let me read that one more time. Ordinary residents are under no circumstances allowed to come into contact with dragons. The only ones who have the authority to directly come into contact with dragons are those known as the witches and wizards who have passed the exam to become a member of the Wingbind Agency. The purpose of this rule is to protect both dragons and citizens, and those who violate this rule could be sentenced to 100 years of imprisonment or, what's this here? Are you talking about panties? This man, bro. It's not like you take my panties talk serious anyway. So, is that why you brought me to the place where Nihashi disappeared? Well, yeah, I mean, you actually listened to me when I talked about this. Well, relative to me talking about panties anyway. That's so weird. I can't see anything weird about this. But when she picked up the phone receiver, the sign on the roof definitely switched to WB. WB? Yeah, that's right. Reverse London should be RL, right? What is this WB thing then? Beats me. But one thing is certain. It's not talking about reverse London. Let's go home. Isn't it almost Osushi-chan's supper time? You're more like yourself when you're gormless to thinking about panties anyway. What is that? It's like it has wings. What if my secret is that I'm always thinking about panties? And then you can send that onto the ground? Oh. So that thing that he had was just a dragon on some dragon tail? Bro, listen, man. On some dragon tail stuff, bro. Dragon tails. Yo, this man, on some dragon tail stuff, bro. So that furball that they had grew into a dragon out of nowhere. I mean, this is the Red Eyes Black Dragon times 3. Look at this. It's like Darius' son from Toriko. Dun 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 dun. Billy Ranks Jr. Dun 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 dun. We got a call from the chief. Hey, your phone ringtone is still that song from Dragon Ball when the narrator. Yo, that's a godly song. The one from Z. Dude, the Dragon Ball Z recap theme is top tier, man. And I mean, the English one, of course, because that's the one I grew up with. But yo, the Japanese score, and oh man, dude, I look forward to watching the recaps for Z. When I went back and rewatched that in Japanese, man, I look forward to every recap from the Saiyan, the Namek, and Cell sagas, man. Yo, the recap theme, man. Yo, man, good times, bro. Good times, man. I'm just gonna take it. I don't remember what the original Dragon Ball's narration theme or recap theme is, so I'm just gonna go with Z's. I'm gonna go with Z's, man. You weeb. Hello, Nihashi speaking. Hey, oh, thank goodness you picked up. I actually have a favor to ask. Could you finish up your harvesting job for today and do an extermination job for me? No, thanks. This is a beautiful panel, by the way. It's another one of those legendary... Man, dude, I'm reading a Kubo comic again, man. This is so cool. No, thanks. I'm hanging up. Hey, you're kidding. Please don't. At least let me fill you in on the details first. What did the chief say? Some mumbo-jumbo telling us to do an extermination job or whatever. Hey, I can still hear you, no? Huh? So the Saber Squad are actually all out doing field training up in the north today? So what's that got to do with us specifically? Do you even need to ask? It means that we're the strongest members in the Piper Squad. It's a location, and it's in the South Blackstone. Niha-chan, you have your express coin, right? Niha, your coin! You don't have time to return to the phone gate, so we're gonna take the coin gate. You seem pretty happy about all this. Of course I am! This is our chance. We protect London while the Sabres are away, do an outstanding job of it, and promote it into the Sabre Squad? What is this Sabre Squad, bro? I'm trying to think back to Bleach terms. So like, is Sabre Squad like we're like the like for Soul Society, or like we're the captain, like a captain squad, or like joining like the head, like where the Soul Reapers are, like the actual Soul Reapers, like the Caps. I'm trying to connect it to Bleach in my head. So Saber, of course, is of course in promotion, but I'm trying to think of like what do they do? Like what makes the Sabres different from the what their squad is? Do something formulated up here, the coin. So she tosses the coin. She brings out this horn. Puffs up her cheek. But what in the flying flagnards? She opened up a dimensional gate. Okay, so that's what they meant by the coin gate. Throw the coin, and then it opens the dimensional gate. They go through. Wow, that's a really cool concept. They go right in. Are you alright, Selvey? Something's not right here. Something's definitely there. Definitely, I can't see it, but something is coming closer and closer this way. Pull through this, Osushi-chan. Because I'll protect... Wait, what? But he's holding the furball right there. So another furball was the thing that transformed on his head? Here we go. Coming down from the ceilings and from the heavens. There it is. The Dark Dragon. The Dark Dragon. Reigning at 2,500 attack points. 2,000 defense points. It's the Dark Dragon, man. Exactly what the tracker said it would be. Of course it is! When dragons come into contact with humans, they absorb their negative emotions and become dark dragons that are harmful to people. Ooh, like Holos! When dragons come into contact with humans, they absorb their negative emotions and become dark dragons that are harmful to people. Dark dragons are highly intelligent and, Noel-chan? Pandas! Can you imagine having a massive dragon in the middle of destruction? It just yells, "Show me them! Show me your pandas!" And it's just in the middle. Most of them can speak the human language. Why? Balko-san? Immediately she knows who it is. Immediately. Balko-san, you're here, right? Please show yourself. What? Do you know who it is? The punishment for coming into contact with dragons is 100 years imprisonment or death. You do know who it is. Noel-chan is flying. Oh, yeah, that's Noel-chan? What's more, she seems really mad. Yeah, her face when she's mad is cute too. Oh, I get it now. So that's the famed senpai at the entrance. That's right. In accordance with the rules, I'll kill him. Oh, wait, whoa, hold on a moment. Do you recognize that furball over there? She looks down. She actually looks kind of saddened. It's probably Osushi-chan. Such a weeaboo name. As a stray pup Balgo-san found 2 months ago. He really dotes on it. So it's a disguiser. I've never heard of such a thing before. It's the type of dragon that takes over a corpse. That's pretty rare. They're lorded around the city pretty freely up until the 18th century, but then the city cleaned up and their numbers decreased. Oh, Noel-chan! Balgo, is that the sort of reaction to have upon hearing Osushi-chan is dead? Osushi-chan ain't dead. He's just de-energized. Don't say something so awful. De-energized? He's deceased! Did you not see when that monster that ate Osushi-chan appeared? Safety first. Either way, let's deal with those two over there. Is Balgo-san going to be sentenced to the death penalty? That's not for us to decide. Yo, man. We're getting out of here quick. But why? Why are you daft? There's one monster plus 2 flying chicks here. You'd be crazy not to run for it. He's running. Why, that idiot? I'll go after him. You go on and hold off the dragon for a while. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Wait, Nini-chan. The record says there are two. Two? He himself was one? And you see that it comes out right from his head and is currently taking form while she's on in the middle of it. That came out of nowhere. Holy flagnards. And her arm gets smoked. Breaks her arm right off the bat. Yo, man, what a twist. So this guy's one of those things. What, I thought I could split you all up and pick you off one by one. What? Selvi? Well, Balgo. Look at this. Do I still look like Selvi to you? Yo, man. This actually looks pretty cool, I can't lie. It has like a little, type of corkscrew-esque mouth shape. Its eyes look really cool. Yo, and then the wings right there, man. So, yo, man, I like it. I've always liked the way that his hollows worked, or looked. This whole dragon concept, just, tackling the concept of dragons. And, taking that on, taking a realistic concept like that. And doing it, it's really nice, man. Do I still look like Selvi to you? Is that an octopus type of lower half? Interesting. Forget seeing you. Your voice is the only thing I can hear, Selvi. Get out of here, Balgo. I don't want to kill you. I only wish to devour these witches and attain immortality. Excuse me. Sorry, but that's just a myth. I won't know if it's a myth or not until I eat you and find out for myself. Goes right in. And we see that Noelle immediately grabs her. You're a bit late. I came over and after I cleaned up the other mess, so I'd say I'm making good time. To think that there'd be two disguisers. Who was that? Selvi's son? He's Balgo's childhood friend. So he died when they were 7 years old. The two of them got hit by a train. What? So he died when they were 7 years old. The two of them got hit by a train. He sustained grievous bodily injuries, protecting Balgo from impact. Oh, I see, so you're 17 now. Yes. 10 years. A dragon who has blended in with the city, living amongst humans for such a long time. You've never seen anything like it, right? Yo, so it's even tackling the after-death concepts? Man, this is getting more interesting as it goes on, dude. Never seen anything like it, right? You see the eye comes up right in front of them. They both try to dodge. Reaches out the hand and just smacks them all the way down. It's kind of like an aerial view of the Soul Society right here. Nini-chan! Oh, we see that her hand got smoked. And he's just drilling down, coming down, yo. She gets up, she coughs. Are you okay, friend of Noelle-chan? Why the hell are you still hanging out here? And you're asking someone soaked in blood if they're alright? Instead of asking such dumbass questions, just run the hell away. So sorry, how do I put this? I couldn't leave you here. Leave them. Oh, so she's turned out to be a dragon. And that woman, I will devour her now, so leave. If you can't leave Nihashi behind, then just wait a little longer. Once I'm done eating this chick, if I become immortal, I'll leave Nihashi alive. And we see that now he expands even further. His corkscrews expand even further, and now they have what appears to be spikes on them. Goes right in, and he goes right up in like somewhere Balgo does, gets her out of the way, pushes her, and saves. Ow! Okay, you can see. I can see what you look like when I'm getting bitten by you. No, so I didn't grasp that at first. He can't see them. So these dragons are like hollows, to where you need to have this certain concept of the afterlife to see them. Sort of spiritual energy, right? I can see what you look like when I'm getting bitten by you. Dang, your face is terrifying. Idiot, why did you take the hit for me like that? The one you like is Nihai, right? Oh, well, by Nihai, do you mean Noelle-chan? This is such news to me, my heart is needing to go fast. The reason your heart is beating fast is due to your severe blood loss. What are you all doing, Balgo? Did you fall in love with this woman you only just met? If so, then I'm sorry, but you need to give up. Oh, that's not it. The reason why I'm not leaving her alone is because of you, Selvi. What are you talking about? You saw what I look like, right? I'm not Selvi, I am. Selvi died saving you when you were 7 years old. I possessed his corpse and pretended to be Selvi, that's all there is to it. So you mean you switched it when... you mean you switched him when I was 7? So this man for 10 years pretended to be this creature and just wanted to just go intellect somewhere today to gain immortality after seeing one of these two wizards slash witches. So the 10 years after that was all you, right? So basically, you've been Selvey longer than the real Selvey has been Selvey. That's an interesting way to look at it, man. I might just be really thick, but even before we were 7 and all that time after that, you've always been kind. I've always thought of you as my best friend. So now you're just gonna go and eat some people? You expect me to just leave all that and quietly run off? I'd never even thought of a concept like that, bro. Like possession. But because you've been in that body for so long and pretending to be this person for so long, God, you've been in that body longer than that body was even its own body. Like, wow, man. That's an interesting concept right there. If you don't understand what I'm saying to you, then perish. Goes right in. It appears he gets kicked right in the eyes. Yo, Noel with the sweet chin music. It sends a flying, man. Yo, you know what that is, man? That is the Getsuga sweet chin music, bro. Straight up Getsuga. That's a Getsuga sweet chin music right there, man. Noel-chan? Balgo-san. Yes? You were kinda cool just now. Yeah, you're damn right he was, man. You're damn right he was. See the dragon come back? I understand how Balgo feels. She comes right back down. She pulls out her gun. And she annihilates it. Absolute dragon shudder. And this thing just you want to talk about perish? This thing perishes in an instant. In an instant. And this ball of light, or this massive explosion, the light that it gives off kind of reminds me of whenever the Quincy arrow first comes out and you're pulling it out, especially in the later portions of the manga. And the blob falls down. We see this thing come down right here. But hold on, this is just another one of Kubo's glorious dope spreads. Hey, gun, dude. It's nice. Are you kidding me, right? You killed it? From the way you went about it just now, I thought you wouldn't kill it. Whatever gave you such an impression. Show's over, show's over. We kill dark dragons, that is the law. Mission accomplished, yeah? What? What? And then you have an M right there on this guy's back. What? What is that? Isn't that a black coat? The black coat of the Sabers? There's been a reshuffling of personnel. Yeah, but why? I've been commended for my good sense in deploying you two as temporary exterminators. Shouldn't we be the ones receiving the accolades? Well, that guy refused to accept this. Well, that's a bureaucracy for you. Anyhow, there's a different sort of present awaiting Nini-chan and Niha-chan. Huh? This guy, he has a thing going around his neck. They're holding like he's a dog, a slave. Balgo-kun has been in contact with the dragon for 10 years, right? Finally resulting in him being bitten by a dragon too, and now it seems like he's become a haunted one. So what of it? I don't know much about being a haunted one or whatever the crap that is, but the punishment for having contact with dragons is the death penalty, right? Unfortunately, from a biological point of view, the haunted ones are classified as dragon species, not humans, and thus they must be treated as dragons. In that vein, Balgo-kun has become someone our agency must protect, so I'll leave him in your care. And you see, she's like, huh? And even Noelle's like, Flagnards. And now you even have Osushi over here. Hold it right there. Billy, I can't believe you. Damn, he's fast. Where'd he go? No, John. Show me your... So he's speaking through the thing now? Alright, okay, that's the place. So... No way! Yo, the connection! I knew it! I was like, yo, this dragon concept seems so similar to the Hollows. Everything just seems so similar to Bleach, bro. Soul Society, West Branch. So this is Kubo's. And it explodes. Please wait, Ball goes. No, hold on, bro. I gotta process this, bro. Soul Society, West Branch. What does this even mean, bro? In the West Branch? In the Soul Society? Nah. Bro. So, nah, man, don't even tell me that this Burn the Witch only has... Well, this is the only thing we're ever gonna get from it, bro. Unless he plans on continuing the story with these characters. West Branch. Soul Society West Branch. I'm going to shut out Sushi-chan for good. Burn the Witch. End. BLEAC. Bro, this man Kubo is giving off mad, like, what is... Yo, does this mean that Bleach is not over, bro? Look what it says right here. This universe will not end. Bleach. Burn the Witch. BLEACH. It's darked out. Oh, that's awesome, man. Soul Society West Branch. And then the title itself. The title itself. BLEACH. Oh, man, dude. Bro, what am I even supposed to even get from that, man? Yo, does that mean that Bleach ain't over, bro? Yo, dude. Holy flag. I gotta show this to all my Bleach friends. I gotta show this to every single one of my friends that likes Bleach, bro. Oh my god. This universe will not end. Now I'm just curious as to what Kubo wants to do. Because, you know, right off the bat in my mind, I'm thinking, man, they might have asked him to do this just because it's the 50th anniversary, and we know how important Bleach is to the history of Jump. And just to have this chapter in there, right? And of course, for having it all settle it together at the end, for being just an outer realm of Bleach, just somewhere, like maybe even years in the future, connected to Bleach. And now they're called Dark Dragons instead of Hollows. Or maybe these Dark Dragons are like another version of these Hollows. Regardless, obviously Kubo wants to connect this to Bleach. How many years after Bleach is it though, bro? And even though it is a one-shot, will he connect it to the rest of the story? Will we get a continuation, bro? I mean, at this point, man, after reading this, bro, I mean, I'll take it just as, you know, I really, really enjoyed this, man. I like the characters introduced. It felt like it was a brand new series starting up, you know? Like, I wanted to continue these characters' journeys even before even before finding out this whole connection to Bleach, the Soul Society, and the meaning hidden in the name. Even before all that. Even before all that. I still wanted to follow these characters' journeys. Now I want to follow these characters' journeys even more. Yo. Oh, man, dude. Flipping flag notes, bro. So, is this man going to... It's like, man, it's because it's in the 50th anniversary special that I don't know what to think, bro. Because on one hand, I'm like, yo, he did this just to pay that one final homage to Bleach, man. But at the same time, bro, it felt like the start of a new journey, man. Like, I want to follow these characters now, bro. I want to know how this connects to everything else that we know about Bleach, bro. Oh, man, dude. I don't know, man. Flipping flag nards, bro. Yo, dude. Like, this just feels like something that some random person on Reddit would just post one day, and everybody would just like dog on him for. But then Kubo actually he hid it within the name. Bleach. It makes me, bro, man. Like, Kubo, don't leave me, man. Like, give me Burn the Witch. Give me Bleach chapter 687 next week, bro. Or, you know what? Make this Bleach chapter 687. Give us Bleach chapter 688 next week, bro. Following these characters, man. Have it connect some. I don't even care, bro. Soul Society, West Branch. And then, what is he doing, man? What are we gonna get? What are we going to get, bro? Yo, man. Dude. I don't even know what to do. Like, by itself, just reading something by Kubo again was awesome. And like I said, I was really, really enjoying what was being presented. But these final 2 pages, like, as a Bleach fan, bro, how can I not get hyped, man? How can I not get overly excited? It's like I have 2 halves of me right now, bro. It's like on one half, it's the 50th anniversary, bro. It's like we paid that one final homage to it, man. But this feels like the beginning of a new journey, bro. But he says right here, this universe will not end, bro. I gotta know more. Please, man, please, sometime in August, man. Let me get that announcement on Anime News Network. Or let my man Yonko Productions break the news, bro, saying, Burn the Witch to officially serialize in Weekly Shonen Jump. Or Bleach. Or... man, flag nards, man. Yo. Regardless, man. Regardless, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Regardless of whether we never get another thing after this, or I'm expecting at least something, but if this is the end of the journey with these characters, dude, I love this entire thing, man. But the fact that it connects to Bleach makes me love it even more. Noelle's awesome. Like, it real deal feels like we could start a whole new story right now. Bleach. Soul Society West Branch. Holy flag nards, man. I gotta get the hat, man. I gotta get the hat, bro. This man Kubo gave me an early Christmas gift, bro. Yo. Like, my brain is shattered, dude. I don't even know what to process. Like, everything was just, I mean, it was so good. His art style, that's all I needed, bro. Was just to get a Kubo work. But to have it connect to Bleach. In Soul Society. Yo, man. I really hope that someone in this community, I know for a fact I'm gonna go see one boy James Hansen thinks about this, but I really hope that somebody tells me that I'm not the only one feeling this way, bro. Like, listen, man. Like I'm one half, I'm like Flagnards. But I'll take, regardless, man. I'm grateful for the fact that I got this, bro. I'm grateful for the fact that I got, even if we don't get it, any more of it, man. But if we do, bro, I'm gonna stay optimistic, man. Even if we do get more of this, I'll be like somewhere. With this right here, I promise you, bro. Burn the Witch gets serialized, or like Kubo continues with this. No question in my mind. I'm adding it to the channel as a regular edition. I already like it a lot. Bro, Bleach, bro. Bleach. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, man. My brain is shattered. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down, reread this, process it. I'm gonna tell my cousin to read it, and then we'll see what happens, man. I need to tell all my friends who have watched Bleach to read this chapter. No flipping way. It was done brilliantly, man. I mean, who reading this realistic? I mean, unless like there was some sort of thing out there, but who reading this could have seen those two last pages coming, man? Like, I legit thought this was gonna be its own thing, and then no, it's connected to Bleach, bro. I'll see y'all next time, man. Have an awesome sauce for Dave, bro. Mother flipping Bleach, dog. Yo, man. Kubo, he's giving us hope, bro. He's giving us hope. Man, dude, I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes, bro. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop looking at those last 2 pages, bro. I really can't. Like, how can you, bro? Please, bro. But, yo, like, this, I have so many mixed emotions right now, bro. I mean, they're all positive, of course, but still, like I want a continuation, man. I want to see Kubo's art more often. He still got it, man. Kubo still got it with the twists, the insane turns, never expecting what you're about to get in that last page. The great comedy, the great action sequences, the great double-page spreads, the marvelous way of handling the character and how they're designed, and oh man, I just miss it felt like Kubo, bro. Man, dude. This real deal felt like Bleach chapter 687, man. Thank you, Kubo, bro. Thank you, Kubo, for at the very least, if this is it, man. Thank you for giving me this, bro. I truly, I can't stop smiling, man. This is one of my favorite things that I've read this year, bro. Just based on that alone. Like, not even aside from the awesome cast of characters they introduced, just based on the last 2 pages alone, man. Just knowing that he knows, bro. Just feeling that he's still paying the homage, dog. Thank you, Kubo, man.